Before the late 80s, karate was known to be a male sport. Whilst this has changed and women are seen to be more involved, it hasn't been naturalised among society, leading it to still be seen as a male sport. This has mainly been caused by the portrayal of women in karate films and how males are always the karate fighters. This representation isn't true, however, as today women are seen to be enjoying the sport just as much as men, ranging from both young girls to women. In some karate clubs, women are in fact seen to be the most popular gender to be joining karate, yet due to the stereotype of men being more masculine, women aren't recognised. Jessica Bradich, daughter of karate coach Branko Bradich, black belt and worldwide champion, speaks more on the behalf of women in the sport and how it was different for females who are training to become black belts.
Yeah, I think when I was younger I didn't really take notice of that, but as you get older and you're training hard and you're training with the boys, competing with the girls, but training with the boys, you work harder and you push harder and you want to be competitive with them and you want to be at their level.
Not only is she a black belt, but Jessica also manages her time with a baby and her own line of handbags.
Obviously my handbags is my business, and yeah, I put all my time that I have, spare time at the moment, into that. I think the biggest thing is if you want to do karate and take it seriously, you never have to give up. Sometimes there's challenges and there's times where you don't feel like doing it, but you just sort of push through that.
I think in the late 80s there was a change.
Do you feel that for the girls that train, they have to become a lot stronger mentally than males, as they are not usually seen as being tough?
Oh, I don't agree that women aren't tough. Nobody will convince me of that. And I think that's one of the reasons I've had a lot of success coaching women, is because I've recognised that particular quality a long time before most other karate instructors. For example, when girls started doing karate in the late 80s, they were different from the way they were now. They weren't as confident. I noticed this generation, a female is much more confident than that. And I think that's just a culture change that's happened over the last 30 years.
How did you approach Jessica in training to become a black belt, different than her brother?
To tell you the truth, I didn't. I was not a great believer in pushing any of my kids. She started, and I think she stopped for a while, and she started again. And then I remembered asking her, why are you doing karate? And at that stage I was the national coach, and she said to me, oh, well, I want to get on the plane with you, Dad.
Did you feel any different when she entered the ring instead of your son?
No, not really. I was more confident in Jessie when she was fighting in the ring because I knew the strong person she was. Not detracting from my son, but they're just very different personalities.
Yeah.
And Jess is a very dominant personality when she's fighting.
How's karate going?
Really hot and sweaty, but
Yeah? How are you feeling?
exhausted.
Yeah? Later that day, I trained for karate myself.
Session, I'm going to be training karate. I will be doing kata and fighting, because the second session is a seniors class, which is for the higher belts.
Always think that what you want, or you've got to go for what you want basically, and never give up on that.